I can't hear you, but you can hear me. Okay. Just wait till we're live. Oh, yep, we're live. Here's this week's ad, people.
This video is sponsored by Let Bygones Be Bygones, the new atmospheric future noir thriller available now. Channel your inner Blade Runner and solve one last case in this stylish, choice-driven RPG. Create a unique story as you forge your own path through the dystopian city planet Terra Hive. Will you use logic to deduce the facts? Connect with people on an emotional level, or just pull out your gun and cause a bit of chaos. There are no wrong choices here, only the consequences of your actions. Just like that time you watched Finding Nemo and decided that it would be a great idea to put a saltwater fish tank in your studio apartment. Now you're not getting your deposit or that axolotl back. Let Bygones Be Bygones is out now, so head on over to the Steam page to start your adventure today.
Right, that's that. Everyone go check that game out. Hello, welcome to Yahtzee Tries. I'm Yahtzee Croshaw, and Nick's here.
Hello.
For once.
I am. When's the last time? I think I was like on one of the first ones of these and haven't been back since.
I'm not sure you've ever been on this particular iteration of Yahtzee Tries.
Oh.
But
that might
first,
be true.
I don't know. Who keeps track of these things? But the first game we're playing this week, we have a sort of aquatic theme going with today's games. With our first one being pools. A liminal space horror game.
Have you even tried it yet? Do you know anything about it? Because I keep seeing TikToks on it, but apparently they're all different games that look exactly the same.
I watched a YouTube video of a game that might have been like an early version of this, but yeah, it's hard to tell. So you just bought this for the account this morning, right? And no one's played it yet?
Nobody's touched it.
Right, because this is what I'm greeted with in the very first screen. I'm just going to assume that I have to click here.
Is this one you just wanted to try, or did somebody recommend this to you?
It's got a little bit of buzz on Steam, I think. Okay.
Very Unreal Engine game.
Oh wow, this is the slowest walking speed in the universe.
Can you not run with shift?
Well, I can run, but it feels like I've got roller skates on or something.
You1 Crazy for Life donated $5 right off the bat, as usual. Says, do you think a submarine... Hold on. Do you think a submarine train could ever exist in the world? Would you ever want a submarine train to exist in the world?
I feel like that would get very easily tangled up in kelp. Hey, we found the pool.
Ooh.
Oh, and we found another one. There's two pools. Hence the title, Pools.
Can't hear the sound from the game, so I don't like what is it?
It's very quiet and very eerie. I can basically only hear my footsteps. And water sloshing.
Chat does have a good point. You are not allowed to run to the pool, Yahtzee. Especially at your age.
I can't remember the last time I went to a public pool.
Did you run and fall?
Well, probably not, because I'm alive.
Well, you say you didn't remember it, so...
Well, there you go. Is this something I'm supposed to remember?
Oh no, the witness is here. Theme says there are no jump scares.
Well, this must have been an easy game to texture.
It was only $9.
So I guess we're going for like liminal space horror. Oh, something just made a funny noise.
Did you ever try... Oh man, I gotta remember the developer's name. I think Lamas 5. Hold on.
don't believe so.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the developer name, but it's like this really weird, abstract indie game that came out a long time ago. For some reason, this reminds me of it. I'm gonna see if I could find it in our massive Steam account.
yeah, so far this feels like a tech demo.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna mispronounce it. I'm just gonna spell it out. Naissance. Nascience.
Nascence?
Nascence. Yeah.
No, I don't think I've ever played that.
Yeah, you'll have to look it up after the stream. It's a really, really weird, abstract indie game.
That is a very disquieting colour for a swimming pool. There's some kind of algae in that, I think.
Ben and Chess. I feel like the developer had a bad experience in the swimming pool and is working through some shit. There's like a whole bunch of these games that are pool. It's basically, I think it's a kind of a play on the back rooms.
Well, there is something uniquely eerie about an empty swimming pool, isn't there? Being in a huge room that's designed for like lots of kids and grown-ups to be yelling and splashing and having a good time. But there's just nothing.
Killick69 says, Nick, will you restart Starfield now that the big patch is coming out, plus the expansion at the end of the year? I will not restart it, no, but I definitely would like to check out that expansion.
Yeah, stick to your guns, people. I mean, we all said, oh, we don't like this game. We're going to stop playing it. We didn't say, oh, but we're going to start playing it again if they appease us with fucking content.
I didn't hate Starfield. I mean, I liked it. It just kind of, I don't know. You know, if I could put 100 hours in Skyrim, that game I kind of just burned through pretty quick.
Is this progress? It looks a little bit different.
Alex Armstrong donates $5. Says, finished your book, Yahtzee, and loved it, but boy, is the theme you chose quite scary and timely. I won't spoil though. Can't wait for the next DEDA book.
Can't just be satisfied, can they? It's always, when's the next book?
Yeah, because the next one.
It took ages to write the last one, guys. Stop pressuring me. I'm putting out Starstruck Vagabond before I even think about writing another bloody book.
Yeah, we just opened up review requests for it today.
Yeah. We'll be announcing the release date very soon, I think. Oh, is this where we started? Oh, bloody hell.
What's that? That. There's a ladder there. Is that where you came down?
Yeah, this is literally where I started the game. I remember. Well, let's try some more random turns.
So you went through that tunnel and it brought you back to where you were. Did anything change?
Don't think so. Like it's a PT situation?
Yeah. Have you...
Well, there's some little pools on the floor here. Maybe they were me. Maybe I left them there last time I was in that pool.
This map has to be important.
Do you think?
I think so.
I
have no idea how to tell where the fuck you are.
No. I mean, where would even be the starting point on this map? Place with the little ladder and the thing. I don't think that's a map at all. I think that's just random. I think that's just random art. You want to remember which way I went the first time I was in this corridor? Because I can't. No, I've definitely been that way. I remember the thing. I think I can hear breathing. Yeah, okay, yeah, I've definitely been here.
I haven't even read the reviews on this one, so I'm not sure what to expect.
I suppose you're supposed to treat it like an art project. An interactive art exhibit.
Hans Bullseye asks, is this a game or a tech demo? It's a game.
Yeah, there's Chivos, apparently. Oh,
You're correct. It's been a while since I wasn't running my own stream. Hold on.
I tell you what, though, I'm really hankering to port this game into Power Wash Simulator. Just cover all the walls in grime, and that's the afternoon sorted.
Have you played like the expansions for that yet? Like the Warhammer ones and all that?
I've played a few of the stuff they've brought out for it. I haven't played anything Warhammer related.
Turtle Jesus. What's the goal here? Collect all the hidden chlorine tablets. We have no idea what the goal is. We have no idea what this game is.
Find your own goal, man. Just
Yeah.
vibe. The goal is vibes.
Wait, what's that on the wall?
We've seen that before. It's a graffiti.
All right. Somebody's
Okay.
saying try to look for a slide.
We just went past a slide.
Did you go down the slide?
No, I don't have any way to access the slide.
There's no jump.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
I'm hammering away at that jump key. Okay, this feels... Yeah. Oh! Oh! A thing! A thing happened! Come back, thing!
Is that a little creature?
I don't know, it was just a ladder just got pulled back into
The
that space.
ladder.
Where to go? Oh, there's someone playing silly buggers in this game.
What's the like, not straight up horror game, but game that would be like this that has made you the most uneasy as you've played it?
I don't know. I remember I downloaded like a concept game that was based on an SCP story.
Mm-hmm.
There was like an infinite staircase. And it was like partially darkened. And you'd hear weird noises. And after a while, that just freaked me out too much. I felt like it was... I got that Five Nights at Freddy's feeling. It was
Big duck.
getting jump scares ready.
Get the duck.
Hey. A duck.
Yes.
Does the duck
creepy
mark...
hallway.
Does the duck mark a place to go? Or should I be avoiding the duck?
No, go towards the dark, scary hallway.
I think I'm enjoying the illuminated areas more. Thanks.
Baby, get down that hallway.
No. Light. Ooh, light's good. Stay in the light.
No. Is that a diving board? See what that
Yeah.
takes you.
Well, you've made me curious now.
Yeah.
Can I walk on the... Yeah, I can walk on the diving board.
Jump, jump, jump.
Can I dive into the void?
Do it. Yay.
Ah!
Next level. Oh, what?
Oh. He's
Oh,
not...
that's
Well,
where I wanted you.
apparently they're not having that. Well, they said follow the slide, and that's an icon representing a slide.
What the? It's a big tube slide.
Ah, this place looks fun. I want to find where the top of the slide is.
You can get into the slide.
Hello.
You can't go in there?
No, I can't jump.
Oh. Sovereign donates €5. Says this feels like something you're supposed to play while alone in the dark. This format probably isn't doing it any favors.
I guess not. It's pretty weird. I've yet to see a game engine make really convincing water. Like, they can't do that thing where as you look through the water, the light refracts, you know?
There's
so it looks shallower than it is.
There's a VR game. It's like Kayak VR. And it might actually have the most realistic water I've ever experienced in a game.
Does it refract?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
There's footage on Twitter that brought me to it, and I was like, "Wait, that's a VR game?" Like, oh yeah, here's a code. And I was like, "What? All right."
More funny noises. There's so many ways I could go, though.
Eric, giving his money that he earns back to work with 50 arse, says, since this is a chatting game, my headphone officially died for good after 2 soldering repairs. Any recommendations? Using my old MSI GH60 for now.
I've been here, haven't I?
That's a you question, chat. I still like my Astro E40s.
What am I using?
Rooster Kiss still says Nick personally signed off on the $15 million of tiling labor.
Well, I can't remember the manufacturer, but mine have got PLT written on the side.
I would have at least put like different color tiling so I knew where I was.
Well, I think that's what the little splashes what the watery footprints are for, to show you where you've been.
DMB Lon 99 donates $10. Says I didn't have the money to say this during the last Windbreaker stream, but I'd like to shout out the pro consumer move by NCSoft for giving full license for the MMO City of Heroes to a fan-run server.
Yeah, that's great. I was talking about that with Ross and everyone on the Windbreakers this week. It doesn't actually require any work on NCSoft's part, though, does it? All they have to do is nothing. All they have to do is say, sure, whatever, keep doing that.
It's kind of a good thing, though, right? Like, I don't know, like all these live service games that are dead, like just give it to the people and let them mod it and do what they want with it.
I guess, but I think it's giving NCSoft a little bit too much credit to say this was a really great move on their part. Okay, fine. We're going to the dark hallway that the duck pointed out.
Face your fears, Yahtzee.
They should do one of these games set in a climbing gym. That would mean something to me.
Ooh, a climbing horror game.
Ooh. A climbing gym horror game.
I mean, that's just real life.
Well, you start going up a 2.4, but actually it's a 2.5. Horror!
Alex Armstrong donates $2. Says, would love an in-game podcast feature at this point. No, that would ruin it. You gotta have silence.
Yeah, that's the idea. I mean, we're kind of ruining it by talking over it.
That's true. I mean, we ruin everything, so it's fine.
Hey, that's new.
What is that? Oh, it's a slide.
It's a red slide.
Now can you get that slide?
Absolutely, you're going to get in the slide.
Oh, yeah.
Whee! Again.
You can't climb back up the slide. You know, that's a bet. You better not be teaching your kids that. DMB Lon 99 donates $5. Says, where they can now run and even add content to the game, free for everyone. I think that's following up on City of Heroes.
So this is literally... Yeah, I thought it was going to pull some fuckery and I was going to wind up in like a different room that the slide started in, but no. We can just go down it again. Whee! There's an itch.io horror game along those lines. I think it might just be called The Slide, where you go into a tube slide and reality changes every time you come out.
Sasha donates €5. Says, I welcome our giant duck overlords. Much love to you, yachts.
Thank you. Okay.
Streamlabs didn't pull that.
I guess we're going this way.
Nick the OG over on Twitch used 45 bits. Says also really like the new book. Yeah, it's a very nice bow to end the trilogy. Big fan of the seemingly innocuous detail early on. Ends up mattering later. You are quite good at it.
I'm very fond of that sort of thing.
And Incarnate72 gives it a tier 1 sub. Teros Kasi used a bit over on Twitch, a single bit. Did I finish Bully yet? No. I'm taking a break from those Tuesday streams just because I gotta plan our 6-month event.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got to get my fence for my yard figured out.
So much to do. Oh, you know something, Nick? I think we're in that maze we found.
On the map on the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was a map.
I'm just guessing here. There certainly seems to have that layout. And if memory serves, the exit was in the top right. Oh, thank you, sign.
Josh Knowles, $2 says, what games do you both have over 1,000 hours in?
I think the only game I've got over 1,000 hours in would be, well, 2 games. Dark Souls and FTL Faster Than Light.
Yeah, I think my only game that I probably have 1,000 hours in is Rainbow Six Siege.
I had a feeling that would be it.
Not Halo.
I've seen you. Oh no, I just see you on Steam playing that a lot.
You don't think you have over 1,000 hours in Stardew?
I don't think I'm quite that high. I mean, I've got a lot of hours in Stardew. Definitely 3 figures. I'm not sure I'd say it was over 1,000.
Yeah, I haven't looked at my Siege hours since the last time I looked at it because I felt shame. B&B Lon 99 back with another $5 says it may not take a publisher like NCSoft any effort to let fans run the servers, but it's still something almost all of them won't do.
Yeah, but in like a perfect world, it would be the baseline expectation of like decency. It's like saying, "Hey, thanks for not beating your wife. Well done. That must have taken a lot of personal strength."
Maybe they're setting a new precedent.
Okay. Hey, it's that one Doom map that everybody hates. And there's a nice diving board. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Hey, chapter 1 complete.
Wow, that was riveting.
Man, I'm really good at this game.
Are you playing on story mode?
I assume as much. I'm playing on whatever that first button was. Okay, chapter 2. This is where the drama starts kicking in, I'm sure.
Fungus Finder, $2 says, I'm from a place that floods. This is unpleasant. Yeah, welcome to the Midwest this week, where we get tornadoes and flooding.
I'll tell you what this reminds me of. What's that film with Jason Isaacs and the dude who was the Green Goblin in Amazing Spider-Man about the dude who goes to like the mental asylum, but there's this weird... A Cure for Wellness, I think it was called? This game reminds me of A Cure for Wellness.
Yep, chat is saying A Cure for Wellness.
No, not the death of Stalin, Camden Ninja. Jason Isaacs has been in more than one film.
BJ said Shutter Island. That's what I was thinking you were talking about, but I also didn't know what movie you were talking about at all, so.
It's another dimly lit swimming pool with lights on. Who knows what will await us around the next corner? How shall we place our bets? Is it going to be a dimly lit swimming pool? Oh, no, it's some steps. And then a dimly lit swimming pool.
I need to go read the description of this game. Like what?
I feel like if you're going to have like liminal space horror, at least some context would sort of set the scene. I'd just say, one day you went to a swimming pool and then you got changed and you went down the slide and then you found yourself here. Play on from now, stranger.
Here's the description. This description is quite interesting. Explore, admire, and listen. Relaxing, uncanny, eerie, hypnotic, immersive. No, no monsters chasing you or jumping towards. Okay, no monsters chasing you or jumping towards at your screen.
Okay.
But the game can feel oppressive at times by invoking fears of getting lost, the dark, tight spaces, and outwardly architecture. Liminal spaces inspired by backrooms.
So it literally is an art project, is what I'm getting from that.
That has sold very well. It's 800 reviews already.
Everyone's streaming it, apparently. Hey, cannonball.
One of the reviews pools is a reinvented masterpiece that immerses players in a world of mystery and nostalgia. Every penny spent on this game is an investment in an experience that transcends mere entertainment.
Jesus, turn it down. Who puts fucking masterpiece in their own self-written description? That's the sort of thing
No.
Bob's
The
Game
developer
would
didn't.
do.
The developer didn't write that description. Or user review did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's okay then. Well, you've never been one to appreciate art, I'm sure.
Me?
Are you the sort of person who'd just walk around a gallery and admire things?
Fuck no.
I remember we were walking around that statue garden in DC with Jack and the others. And
I was nowhere to be found.
nobody else seemed to get it.
Did Jack get it?
No.
Okay.
I ended up having like arguing with them a little bit.
With Jack?
I was just trying to explain that, you know, if it induces discussion and invokes feelings, I guess I was just trying to explain to them how to appreciate modern art, and I thought they were all being very dismissive.
All right, give me your artistic review of this game so far.
Well, it certainly captures a mood. I mean, the fact that it's all made in like software rather than actual physical matter sort of makes it less valid as art, if you ask me. I mean, for some works of art, like the effort is part of the message. And if you were in like if this was an actual physical space in a building, you'd walk into it and go, Jesus Christ, someone put a whole lot of effort into this. And that would start, a conversation.
I do like the slides. I'll give it that.
I mean, I don't know much about art, but I know what I like. And I like modern art. Sorry.
Is this modern art?
Well, if this was like a museum set up like this, then I would classify it as modern art, yes.
Interesting. I'll remember that if we ever go to a pool.
Is this new? I think it's new.
George Lucas wants to know when I'll finish Visage. I guess maybe this Halloween. That game scared the shit out of me. I did not like that game.
Which game?
That was the Visage.
Visage.
Yeah, that's the only game that's ever really just made me uncomfortable to play. It's so well done.
Was that the one where you play a blind person?
No, that's Perception.
Right.
No, Visage is like just a very jump scare atmospheric horror game set in like a really creepy ass house. But I think its use of lighting and sound I think is just better than 99% of horror games I've played.
Hmm. I'm lost again.
Also, I just tend to find like games set in like contemporary homes for horror games to be extremely creepy because it's very relatable.
Here we bring up PT again.
Uh, yeah, if I don't know if PT was scary. I think it was more
It was
just
it sort of like kicked off the whole liminal space
yeah,
horror movement.
yeah. Yvain's asked which game? Visage, Visage. I would put the Alien Isolation was not scary to me. It was very intense, very tense game. Visage is legitimately scary to me.
Well, what's the difference between scary and tense?
The like me not wanting to move. Man, that's hard to. I don't know. That's hard. You're right. That's hard to differentiate. I guess tension to me would be just being on edge as I play.
There's the tension I get from being afraid a jump scare is going to come up. And there's the sense of creeping, oppressive dread one gets from, say, playing Silent Hill. And presumably this game is going for the second type.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm weird, but I kind of like categorize horror by like there's like the unsettling, there's the constant tension of something gonna get you kind of game, and then there's like straight up like nightmare fuel. Where I would put Visage in nightmare fuel, Alien Isolation, and like Alien Isolation in the bunker, like
tension. Splash.
This would be the unease.
Well, there you go. If it makes you feel uneasy, then it's set out what it was trying to do, I assume.
Well, this game doesn't make me feel uneasy because I can't hear it. I think sound design, I think, is the most important aspect of these games.
Yeah, it's been mostly footsteps, but with the occasional weird, distant noise. Weird sort of groans and hisses.
Alex Armstrong donated $2. Says this place could use some bath mats. Douglas says.
When was the last time you saw a bath mat at a swimming pool? That would be dumb. I'm just taking random turns again. The whole concept of the liminal space horror game, of course, is that the disquieting sensation of being in a place between places.
Yeah,
like being in a school after dark. Before or after any of the actual activities going on. Hey, there's a swing in this pool.
Did you ever play that game that was banned by the Chinese government, Devotion?
I did.
Yeah,
I think I reviewed it.
That one I consider art.
Well, that was very PT as well, wasn't it?
For the first little bit.
Yeah. Still a bit walking simmy for my tastes. I can't see a fucking thing. Where am I going?
Tsunami Doucher. I always get a chuckle when I read that one. Donated $5. Says Nick, would the difference be being hunted versus being somewhere your mind says you shouldn't be? I think if I'm being hunted, I probably shouldn't be there.
Oh, this is a thing. Found a thing.
Oh, there's art. That's modern art.
There's you, like in this game.
Yeah.
Wow, this is another bloody pool I've been in before. Woe is me. Oh,
Local slash shows Rip Devotion, not just band. No, you can buy it. They're selling it on their website. That's how we got it and streamed it 2 years ago.
yeah, you just can't buy it on Steam.
Yeah. But you
Okay,
didn't know that.
Whoa, weird noises.
You look. What happened here? Did you like
I think
flip?
it's like I'm walking on
Oh,
glass.
the lights are the lights are below. Okay. Common Ninja doesn't. $5 says game's original title was That Time I Saw My Daddy's Ding Dong at a Turkish Bathhouse and I'm Still Working Through It. The game.
That's Shower with Your Dad Simulator, isn't it?
Are you Common Ninja? Are you saying that's the original title of this game? CNU donates $5 says Yachts on the topic of admiring physical art. Do you have a favorite museum you've been to?
While we were all in Washington, we had a chance to go to the Smithsonian. We went to the National Art Gallery. We saw an original Da Vinci. It was encased in glass. There was a ton of people come to see it. Oh, hang on, that was weird. What was that?
I love that I have no sense, so you start freaking out like, huh? Mastrix says, Nick, I encountered a D's nuts joke in another Krebs treasure, and I audibly said out loud, damn it, Nick. Got him, and I didn't even get him.
Hey, is that a ducky? The ducky's never steered us wrong before. 2 duckies. With a weird occlusion effect. Well, that was fun. Well, back to the corridors. Chairs. Partially submerged. Just a little tinge of wrongness. Those are plastic chairs. They would be floating, surely. I can hear music.
No, the Staring Barbarian says, so, has anything happened yet? Yeah, we went down a slide. That was fun.
Now all the chairs are facing the other way. Doesn't that intrigue you?
Sure.
And the music was playing back there.
Game should be in VR. Then I would be intrigued by it.
Probably give me a headache. Oh, another statue.
Where's his legs?
You're not supposed to ask questions like that. It's art. You're supposed to ask.
Wanted to generate discussion.
You're supposed to ask, why does he not have his legs? Is it some
What if they're in the block?
meditation on
He's even missing part of his abdomen.
futility, perhaps? It's like we look up into the light, but we cannot reach it, for we have no legs.
That might just be a light yacht.
And all the chairs sitting around watching him, as if to say, yes, you have no legs. And we judge you for that.
My interpretation of that is he's worshipping the great Greek philosopher Bophades.
Yeah, both of these nuts. I'm trying to find if I can get in this slide somewhere. That's a good point, Loki's wager. The chairs are mocking him because they have 4 legs, and he has none.
Oh, that's not very nice of the art. Oh, where's this slide going? DMB Land. It's $5. Yeah, so what is the most recent game you've played to give you the Silent Hill type of fear?
Hey, that was fun. I don't know, I guess the scariest game in recent years that gave me the spooks would probably be Amnesia the Bunker. But I've been like slacking off on playing horror games lately.
There hasn't been that many, to be fair.
No.
We kind of had a big wave of them come, and then they kind of all quieted down for quite a while. Like the new horror game is the multiplayer horror game stuff.
Yeah.
The paranormal investigations and all that.
Traditionally, a lot of them come out around Halloween.
I'm still surprised like more outlets didn't like point out like Amnesia the Bunker is like the Alien Isolation sequel we never got.
I don't know if I'd say that. What's that? What's that yellow thing? Is that a ducky?
That's a floaty.
A floaty?
There's a screenshot with a bunch of those in it. They might be important.
I think I saw a Jason movie where someone was killed in one of them.
BT Lover says, is multiplayer horror still horror? Play Phasmophobia or Demonologist and you let me know.
Yeah, I know you're an absolute pussy where Phasmophobia is concerned.
Alright, mister. Keep me in the light. I don't want to go down the dark hallway in a game that there's no monsters in.
Maybe I'm engaging with it. You ever think of that?
Oh yeah, that dark hallway was sure artsy.
Well, I'm in level 3 now. So clearly I'm coming to understand this game.
Pattern Pike on his $5 says, "Hi Yahtzee, just finished the latest book and loved it. It was good overall, but the ending was truly amazing, and it left me speechless for a while. Bravo."
Thank you, Patton Pike. He's talking about my latest book, We'll Leave the Galaxy for Good. Currently only available as an audio book on audible.com. Print version some ways down the line, like always. It's the 3rd and final book in the Jacques McKeown trilogy. And you should all buy it and leave very positive reviews for it on the website.
Silly X says, when I play Phasmophobia, I stay in the van with the cameras to provide information and be a great team player. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think we're ramping the breakdown of reality up a little bit. These walls are at a slight angle. Holy shit. Slow down, American McGee.
Yeah, you're just huffing a lot of chlorine. That's all.
Well, that wouldn't make you hallucinate. That would just make you die. Well, this is nice.
I'm trying to understand this game. I don't know. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I want you to take a look at that Naciance game because if you like this, I feel like that might be something you'd be weirdly into.
I don't know if this is something I'd play for fun, but I can see what it's trying to do.
Did you ever? What about Manifold Garden? Did you ever end up? Did you review that one?
I think I played that. I've played so many games, but that certainly rings a bell. What was that one about?
It was like an endless environment. Yeah, just
Yes. So you like had to get to places by falling through the endless environment.
yeah.
Yes, I do remember playing that.
Yeah, I never got around to it. Was it any good?
I remember liking it. There was actually, gameplay in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a Steam room out of nowhere. Maybe I'll just hang out in here for a bit. There's sweat running down my spectacles.
So you are indeed something in this game.
I'm something that sweats. Well, that was a fun little break from the tiles. Oh, found another one.
This is the opening of Silent Hill Downpour. Oh, gee, I hope not.
Splosh,
I don't think anybody wants to
splosh.
experience that game again.
Well, it was better than Silent Hill Homecoming.
Do you remember Murdered Soul Suspect?
I certainly do. That wasn't really a horror game, though.
Mm.
There's a toilet.
It's in the water.
Well, I thought this game was trying to be arty, but now I see this game is just being crass. Toilets,
Can't even use it.
indeed.
It's submerged in the water. Just float back up into your ass.
Well, if plastic chairs sink, maybe poo does as well.
That's what you ate that day.
Oh, look, it's a pool.
Game does live up to its name. You can't say it's clickbait. Arklan Uth also says thanks for that, Nick. You're welcome. Critiquing the art.
Maybe this is what purgatory is like.
Endless swimming pool rooms.
Endless tiled rooms. And you try to figure out what the point of it all is, but the point is there is no point, and you just go slowly mad.
You gotta. The point of this. Wait. The green slide goes into that other room.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting a lay of the land.
This is fake room.
Okay, fine. We'll go down the green slide because we love going down slides so much.
Yes.
Whee! Splosh.
Look how far. Look up. Let's see how far you went.
Not very far at all.
Ben B says just got here, but there's something unsettling about this. Yes, its pools are unsettling.
They're so clean. Well, that took us absolutely bloody nowhere.
What if you go down it again?
I'm
Gotta
not holding
test-
out any hope for
Game's
that.
mechanics.
Starting to do that sort of thing. Oh, here's a new thing. It's a green floaty. And
A
ducks.
Duck.
And
Chair.
a chair.
Where's the toilet?
Chair that kind of looks weird if you take a few steps away from it.
Yeah, it's sparkling.
Yeah. Is that just the lighting effects? Who can say?
This looks like kind of back where you started.
Yeah. Except I think I started in the water. Oh boy,
Nice.
more slides.
I bet you one of the achievements, if you looked at it, was to ride all the slides.
Oh, you wanted toilets? I think
Hey.
I might have found you some. Yay!
There's even toilet paper.
as should be the case. All right, that's the toilet break over. Back to the game. It's important to poo before you go down a slide. It's considerate to your fellow pool goers.
The game is so fucking weird.
Well, it's
Evil
provoking
British
discussion.
guy. Evil British guy donates 2 pounds. Says, I was wondering if pools is suitable for my 6-year-old.
I'm not sure how much your 6-year-old will get out of it, evil British guy. It's hard to predict what kids that age will be really into, you know.
Interactive art house. I feel like you need to play this game high to really get it.
Maybe. I could certainly get more out of it if I was on LSD. Now we're back in the steam rooms. Multiple steam rooms.
What is the point of this game? What's the appeal here? It's art. Jeez, get it already.
You're supposed to be vibing.
Yeah.
It's like Vaporwave. Okay. Now what are we vibing? Because this is certainly making me vibe. I'm vibing my pants off.
How many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I give up. Let's just say 10.
Oh, is it? I was wondering why I wasn't moving. Turns out there was a toilet in the way.
Multiple toilets. There's another one. Josh Knowles says, I am high. This is doing nothing for me. What?
I think it's going to pull a Mario Galaxy on us. Yep, figured as much.
Colin Callahan on his $5 says, I mean, if you want some horror games to try out, that came out recently. Blastomorphosis, Psycho Pump. I read that as Psycho Poop. And Shipwreck 64 would be fun to try.
Oh yeah, we're getting into some reality fuckery now. Now down the drain with me.
Josh Knowles donated $2 says favorite and least favorite. Did you just die?
Bloody anticlimactic if I did. Well, I'm fine.
Favorite and least favorite trope, not just in games.
I don't know.
The fake out death.
Okay.
Or
fake gunshot cut to black, I suppose.
The fake out death and revivals.
Ooh. It's like MC Isha or something.
You're an Inception now.
Okay, well, thank you for bringing the references down to your level.
That was high. And Christopher Nolan only makes high art. What do you mean?
I was talking about MC Isha, the artist.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, he did all those paintings of impossible staircases and stuff.
It's open.
Now, this is art that makes a statement. We have the pooping figure and we have the observing figure. Now, if you were to classify yourself as a pooping figure or an observing figure, which would you say you were?
What if he's not observing? What if he's making sure he's okay?
Aha, that's a reinterpretation. Probably says a lot about you and me.
Well, I know what I look like when I'm not okay. That's the guy on the toilet.
Don't worry, we've only got 5 more minutes of this.
That was the most exciting thing I've seen the entire game. Is that a bigger version of him on the toilet?
Yes. Now, clearly the game's like meeting you halfway now. Oh, he's on a plastic chair this time, not a toilet.
Oh shit.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh. Well, that's the he threw out his back on the toilet and had to put him in that chair. Abdel Corrales donates 5 real and says, to contrast the pretentiousness of the game, what is the best poop joke you've seen in a game?
I don't know if I call this game pretentious. I mean, it hasn't really made any kind of statement. You got to make a statement before you can be pretentious.
Are you sure the game's not? The game's got a big fascination with toilets. Are you sure it's not making a statement that you should shit before you get on the slide?
I mean, it's right. You should. Always go potty before you get in the pool or the bath. That's what I try to teach my kids.
We've entered the artistic genre of poop-tentious.
Well, I can hear something making a noise.
Man, Devil says Nick is bored until either a guy poops on a toilet or a little girl gets her head knocked off. And that's hilarious. He's referencing the movie Hereditary. Girl. When this crazy girl in the movie sticks her head out of a window as the car's driving down the road. And her head gets taken off by a telephone pole.
Well, I guess we've found your cultural level. Toilets and decapitation.
You know what? Put it on my tombstone. Magnum Weight donates $5 says, my own exposure to the liminal spaces thing was the movie Skinamarink, which I enjoyed, but that had some actual context, even if it was a bit long. Darren loved that movie. I haven't watched it.
Is this where I came in? Yes, this is absolutely where I came in.
Kid Barchetta, $20 says, Jesse, the editor, what is your favorite Yahtzee Charles joke? I'll have to edit that into the video.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for the edit before we can answer that.
One.
Oh, is it a cutaway to an episode of The Simpsons? That seems to be his favourite joke. I think Simpsons quote officially supplanted sarcasm as the lowest form of wit at one point.
Are these just all? What are you in?
I don't know. It's like an infinite sauna. It's like a sauna back rooms. Oh, found a light. That's usually a good sign.
Ooh.
Oh, now it's a party. I really feel like we're getting somewhere.
T. Rima John says, what's the name of the movie? Skinamarink. Yeah, somebody in chat will spell it for you. I'm not going to try to spell it.
Oh, hey, we're storming through this game.
Yeah, what was there? 7 levels?
6, I think. Oh, what do you know? It's dark and wet.
Snake in the Garden donates €2 says Nick or Yahtzee likes toilets and poo poo. It makes sense now.
It clearly says Nick likes toilets and poo poo.
No proof of this. You must verify.
What's going on? Something weird's going down.
What? Did you just go through the water? Is that what that was?
I think.
So, this is the Suda 51's house or Suda 51's house.
Thank you for correcting yourself. Yes.
Yes, I got it.
Well, I don't know about Suda 5-1, but I just got Silent Hill 4 vibes.
Fuck is that?
It's me. It's the face I'm making internally.
Well, the good news is 4 o'clock, which you can switch to the more.
Oh, hold the phone. We just found flamingo floaties. No, we can't stop now. It's just getting good.
You can't jump to get in them.
Oh well.
The Scorpidel says, are you going to do a behind the scenes docudrama of the founding of Second Wind called Second Window? I don't think we're that pretentious.
Oh yeah, I know. It's 4 o'clock. Just okay, fine. I guess this isn't going to go anywhere anytime fast. Well, that was pools. I wonder if the point of it would be clearer if we actually finished the game, but something tells me it kind of wouldn't. Yep.
I don't know, man.
We had 3
Steam
levels
user
to go.
reviews, and it's a masterpiece.
Well, if we're all done talking about our feelings, let's talk about a game with some actual gameplay in it. Called Another Crab's Treasure. Which took me a while to figure out as a title, but then I realised one crab's trash is another crab's treasure.
Cool.
Just,
I just remembered, like, I don't accept these streams usually because I have to podcast an hour after.
Oh, great. Is that why?
File select.
Okay, I started a new game. I have played a little ways into this.
Yeah, how are you finding it so far?
I quite like it.
Ooh. Have you played a Souls game in a while? You did Lords of the Fallen. Yeah, probably the last one. You did. No, you did Lies of P too.
Yeah, and I'm playing Stellar Blade, which some people say is Souls-like, but I don't know.
I think it's more of a spectacle action game. Action fighter.
Yeah, I mean, it's got like the bonfire thing, sort of.
Against the odds, time and time again, creatures adapt to make the most of their given
Ben B says, did either of you play Kena Bridget Spirits? Yes, I played that. I think Yahtzee reviewed it. Yeah, Yahtzee.
I did a review of that. It was in like my bland 5 for that year.
Yeah, it was played.
And others still, as we will soon see.
It's good fun for what it was.
Yeah.
Would prefer to be simply left alone.
Is this game actually hard at all, or is it just Souls mechanics?
It's actually pretty hard. Like the first boss is a bit of a difficulty spike. But we'll see as we'll get there when we get there.
Sir, please open up.
So our character is a crab.
Sir, are you the owner of this residence?
You mean my shell? Yeah, it's mine.
An adorable crab.
Do you like it?
An adorable hermit crab. And that's one of the central mechanics is swapping out your shell. And every shell has different abilities.
I'm here to inform you that you have outstanding
That's
taxes
different to
that
Dark
are
Souls.
upwards of 10 tides. If you are presently unable to pay this balance, the duchy will claim you home until you...
Hold on. I've got some questions. First of all, what's a duchy? Also, taxes?
And apparently the studio that made this is like they were talking about on social media about like this game being made mostly by like their junior devs.
Like literally 6 years old.
No, I wouldn't say that, but like, you know, like freshly minted devs into their studio.
No, it certainly has that vibe.
Well, it's sold 100,000 copies, so. And it's on Game Pass.
I think I've got a heart kelp or two around here somewhere.
Well, it's Souls-like, but it's not gloomy and miserable. That makes it noteworthy.
Yeah, I've been saying that for quite a while. Like, we need some more like fun fantasy Souls-likes instead of just everything being dark. There's a that Asterigo's Curse of the Stars. It's like right in the middle of being like much more bright and colorful Souls-like, but also still story-wise very dark. 300,000 copies. Did they just announce that later today? Or earlier today? Huh. Damn.
Well, this I would say this game actually has some funny writing. It doesn't feel like it's trying too hard to be funny, like a lot of games with quote-unquote funny writing in these days. Come back, you crab shark toy thing.
I still think about that time we discussed comedy maybe on something else or something like that. And just games that do physical comedy are always better in my opinion.
Well, quite.
I maintain that ragdolls in any game makes any game better.
Sure. Every now and again, they still make me laugh. Because, of course, a physical slapstick gag has a much better shelf life than a written Swiftian riposte.
Or you mean much better shell life?
Oh, because it's a crab with shells and stuff.
Let's try Matthias. I got there first. Also, you're on a delay, so you could never beat me. I'm listening to Jack too much if I thought that was a good joke.
Acknowledge knowledge.
Does the Baby Steps ever released it? Asked George Lucas. No, and I'm waiting for it. I want that game. That's the new game from Bennett Foddy.
Oh, yeah. That's the game where you can't walk very well.
Yes, it looks great. All right, let's see this combat.
I can't fight. I have no weapon. I must run.
Okay, I guess I won't watch a fight yet.
There's too many of them.
The ocean could be sketchy.
Well, he's not wrong. The ocean can certainly be sketchy. I'd say no to Souls-like. The right shoulder button is the attack button. Interestingly, no stamina mechanic.
No.
You can just hit and hit to your heart's content. And dodge to your heart's content.
My Stellar Blade doesn't have stamina either, does it?
No.
No.
Now you mention it.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess the faster paced ones normally don't, because Sekiro didn't either. DM Milan 99 $20 says you should play Fight Crab Battle.
I just like the word crab.
Weirdly enough, there's like a trend of crab games right now. There's literally a game called Crab Game.
Occasionally, people ask comedians what their favourite inherently funny words are. And I think one of mine is crab.
Why?
I don't know. How can we explain how any word is inherently funny? I just think of that Monty Python sketch where they ask members of the public if they can tell the difference between Wizzo butter and a dead crab.
There's not like a event in your life that happened that made crab funny to you?
No, I just like the word. Like if I need to come up with a funny animal for an analogy or something, I would go with crab.
Interesting. I don't know if I've ever heard of somebody saying a crab is funny.
Okay. Starting the actual bloody game.
Fungus Finder donates $2. Says ludocarcination is very serious and very scully. Zizu says Krabs hilarious. And Mr. Krabs is super funny. Yeah, he's too relatable now, though, considering what we went through.
Okay, we gotta go to the castle and ask for our shell back. That's the plot so far.
Crab has a nice mouth feel. The word.
Yeah?
Crab.
Crab. People. Crab. People.
Yeah, that's what when I say the word crab, that felt good to say.
Crab.
Yes, Crab's walking waffle whiz is funny.
Spy crab. That was a thing.
What was?
Spy crab. Remember Spy crab?
No.
Well, that was
cartoon.
No, it was. There was originally an error in Team Fortress 2 where you could get the spy to, if you like equipped your weapon in a certain way, you get the crab to get the spy to walk in a weird crab-like way.
Yes, the
And
plushies.
they called it Spy Crab.
Oh, that's a nice little detail. The movement in the sand.
Yeah,
Now,
eat it,
now
crab.
I'm just trying to think of a word now that I think is funny.
I also like horse.
Like the animal horse, or like horse, your voice is horse.
Horse, the word.
So, okay. Doesn't matter what meaning.
I think Gary Larson always used to say his favourite was cow for inherently funny animal words.
DMLon 99 donates another $5 to say who else remembers when Yas was broken by Boopy Boopy Bum Bum.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, and I was very, very tired that day.
You lost your shit over that?
I just sort of corpsed because someone said booby booby bum bum. Corpsed on mic. Alright, we have arrived at the palace.
Suspicious. I thought it looked pretty harmless. Where, Max? Lemur? Mongoose? Oh, they're just saying animal names they like. Sean donates $5 says, Finish Will Save the Galaxy for Food. Probably my favorite book of yours so far. Really love the blaster settings.
Thank you, Sean. You're welcome. Now read the other two books as well. They're good.
I want to see this first boss. Hurry up.
Yeah, we'll be getting there soon. Don't you worry.
Man, I thought you were good at Souls games.
I am conservative when I play Souls-like games. I advance carefully and make sure I've killed every monster. Like how you should play Souls-like games.
Not me. I just sprint through the environment.
Well, maybe if you're doing a boss rush.
No, my plan is always sprint through the environment, see where everything is, die, and then go back and do it. Max, quit. Hey. Quit. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quit.
Nearly.
American Fear says, I don't say this often, but I agree with Nick on this. I like to scout out by sprinting as far as I can. Eric goes,
I'm a methodical player. I know. Psycho Mantis told me.
Eric wants to see the assist mode, but I say we wait till the end of the stream.
Yeah, I was going to do that at the very end. I have heard there is a funny assist mode in this game, but I don't need it because I ain't a scrub.
We'll see. You've made a claim. Let's see you verify it by beating the first boss on the first try.
Well, I have already beaten it in my other saves. It won't count for much if I do.
Magnum Weight, and $5 says this game has a lot of good difficulty customization options, so I'd say this would make a good introduction to the genre for some folks. Yeah, I can see that. I still think Mortal
Well, I
Shell
won't teach you much about stamina management. All right, shell mechanics. It's like having armor or a shield.
Oh, that's butt.
Now we have to deal with a really, really angry man.
Oh, crap. I'm sorry. Was I supposed to grab a ticket?
You think yourself above the law, but the law is not so easily outwitted.
You're missing out if you can't hear the voice acting, Nick. This guy feels very convincingly angry.
I'm really sorry. I'll go to the back of the line, okay?
You should be so lucky. I'll have your head like I have these other worthless law breakers.
And here we go.
I wasn't expecting the crowd's voice to be very kiddie.
Ow. Ow.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Oh! Man. The game just put you in its place.
I'd say this boss is a bit of a difficulty spike. A rather sudden one.
You already beat him yesterday, though.
Yeah, but I've done a whole bunch of other shit since then, and also I was used to more of the mechanics that you get later on in the game.
Well, you know, whatever makes you feel better about it.
I'm just remembering his patterns.
Did he make that big sand effect, or was that you doing the dodge?
That was him.
That's actually an interesting mechanic, like taking away your visibility.
Now,
I have to scroll back a second. This is entire. Oh, that's interesting. So when you got into the boss fight, it goes into like widescreen too. Didn't even catch that.
You dare raise your blade against the law?
Oh, it goes into widescreen only when you lock on. Okay, interesting. I think. I was gonna say maybe Lords of the Fallen did that, but I don't think so.
Yes, thank you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I hate that attack. That's interesting. It seems they've added a little icon to signal to you that you need to dodge. That seems to be a new addition. I guess everyone else was complaining about that attack as well, because it's very poorly telegraphed.
Is that map on the load screen, the map you get in-game too?
Yeah, it doesn't help much, though.
Well, it's a fun nod to Elden Ring's map.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Andrew knows this. Is this game out? Yes. It's on Game Pass and Steam. I think it's on PlayStation. And on Switch. I think it's on everything. That's a Game Pass. Oh, I'm sorry. Games Pass. Gorbachev says, should the funding meter reset? Yes, it will tomorrow. Or maybe before Firelink in an hour that I have to get to.
Oh, that's right. It's a new month, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's May now. That's my birthday month.
Month. In 5 days. We'll have been doing this for 6 months already.
I wonder what I'll get for my birthday. That's the fucking grab attack. I hate it.
Cubic in chat says, you get a prostate exam.
Oh!
That's perfect. That means you got grabbed.
Yeah, I got prostate examined. My prostate is feeling very bruised and tender now.
Double Finger says, wow, 6 months ago, I didn't really know any of you except Jots. Same.
I think we've all come to understand each other very well.
Yeah, it tends to happen when you travel around the world of film adventures now, and I'll stay in the same Airbnb twice.
There's things you find out about a sub-person you can only find out by living with an Airbnb with them for a while.
You saw a hidden gem? I think that stream is still going, yeah.
We'll never know.
Maybe that stream will get the Guinness World Record for the longest running stream. So let me do your ass.
Whoa.
Anyone Unicorn Overlord. Casey's in love with it.
Isn't that an anime game?
No, it's more a tactics game with anime. Oh yeah, I guess it's got, as Elise pointed out in her video, very big boobies.
Oh!
I got you again.
I'm glad you're having fun.
I remember the last time I streamed a Souls game and you were on.
And I was very supportive, wasn't I?
Let's rewind the stream back to about 40 minutes. Talked about how much of a pussy I am in horror games.
I'm not being a pussy. I'm just being annoyed.
V Smarts donates $2. Says join the stream just in time to hear prostate. Make sure you get it checked.
Yes. It's the cancer no one talks about.
Somebody asking me if I guess the game compilation. Just go play guess the game.
So I don't think blocking would help avoid that grab attack. I think it goes through blocks.
I think I'm gonna play this. I could need another Souls game. Yeah, Quoten, Eugen, Wilcher.
Oh Jesus, that was close.
You guys have crazy usernames. Did you try Gray Zone Warfare? I bought it. I bought it today. I have not tried it yet.
Oh!
Oh shit! What the hell just happened to you?
He did the rear attack before I could get myself straightened out.
Somebody does. Have you leveled up at all yet? Or can you not do that until this boss is beaten?
I got just enough for one level up. I don't see it helping much.
Beast March Donut says, I'm old enough to check every year. What fun. Oh yeah. Oh man, Jumbo, that's a deep cut. Not to me though. I don't want to bully Yahtzee too much. I'm not gonna read that one.
Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah, Fungus Finder donates $2. Says Papa Yahtzee, baby heavy, shoulder hurt, what do?
Suck it up. This is your life now.
Speaking of
not
heavy
not a
baby.
parent till you've had to like jiggle a baby for 2 hours trying to get the fucker to sleep.
Yeah, speaking of heavy babies, I had floor cleaners in the house today, and Barry did not want to get off the couch to go outside so he could get off the floor, so I literally had to pick him up, a 75-pound dog, toss him over my shoulder, and throw him outside.
Ow. Ow.
Barry is the mess of the house. No, he was a bit of a baby there. Max ran outside fine. Barry was like, no.
Oh.
You might need to go grind up, sir.
This is the start of the game. This is what unlocks the main mechanic of the game, meaning shells.
Gold. He says people without kids complaining about dogs. Yeah. What about it?
These dogs can walk by themselves.
How well trained am I now? Yeah, you're right. Barry, Max is the dog that trains me. Yahtzee, or I mean, Barry.
I mean, I do train you, but not in the same way.
Not very well. Who keeps yelling in the background? Is that the game? Yeah, it's the boss. He's got a goofy voice actor.
No,
He's gonna.
no. I saw it. There was just bugger all I could do to get away from it.
Yeah, Red Lobster did. Red Lobster did go bankrupt. All right, this is the tryouts. I believe in you.
Well, it's called Yahtzee Tries. Luckily, since I have already played this game a ways in, I can review it satisfactorily in the edited video.
Yeah, when you don't have to prove your skills on screen.
I can't promise there'll be much relevant footage for it.
So Oddball in chat says, so yeah, about that assist mode.
Well, every now and again, it just sends me flying, and I'm not sure why.
I thought it was the back kick.
Oh, this is confusing your AI, isn't it, mate?
Oh, he pulled the jack, cheesing it. Oh, he just slapped you for it.
Haha. Ow. Ow.
No, I woke up thinking I was gonna have a bad day, but this is doing it, Yahtzee.
You're not helping, Nick.
Somebody in chat asked if you can pick up a new can after the first one breaks. Or are you stuck into that arena?
My can hasn't broken yet, though.
Hmm. Aiden donates $5 says was expecting this guy to be shouting something similar. My name is Pretty Dude donates $5 says unironically one of the better Souls-likes with some unique ideas and mechanics. It's also pretty charming and gun accessibility is fantastic. Were you not doing that before, swapping out the cans?
I'm not sure how it helps. Besides that, I get a new shell.
Doesn't give you a defense. What's the point of the cans? I think I missed that earlier.
Well, it's reduces the damage you take until the shell breaks. Although I don't think you take less damage if your shell has more. Are you alright, mate? Is your AI fucked up? Okay, I'll just leave then. Bye. I'm glad we could come to terms. Oh, fine. It's like having to choose the stick with which you're going to be beaten.
Well, he's gonna swing at you as soon as you get there. Yep.
Ow, there it is. And thanks, tooltip, for concealing my view.
And I know exactly what graphic Jesse's gonna use for that. I'll put the Admiral Akbar.
Oh.
Ooh, that was a good dodge. George Lucas says, Nick, will there be a bite-sized review for No Rest for the Wicked? I don't know. We haven't really decided how we want to cover early access stuff like that yet for bite-sized. I think if we're gonna do something on it, I'd imagine it'll be more essay-like than try to review an early access game.
There we go. Hey. Got there in the end. Okay. Well, I think we settled our differences. I don't think we're going to get that far, but later on in the game you unlock magic powers, and the magic power you get is different based on what shell you have. I think that's quite neat.
What are the examples of that?
Well, the shell we've got now has a sort of magical projectile attack, but you can also get the bottle cap shell, which gives you a sort of uppercut to like push people away. Or you can get like the shot glass shell, which gives you sort of glass shards that hurts anything that touches you.
So kind of like weapon arts in Elden Ring?
Yeah. But it's easy to swap one shell for another, so it's a fairly nice intuitive mechanic. And it's a shame it doesn't get introduced earlier. Haha, I got a shell now. You silly crab. Fucking shabumpkins. Wee.
Zef10, the original, says, you don't think with the amount you played, this could be another fully emblematic double bill?
Well, there's no reason I can't cover something in Yahtzee Tries and Fully Emblematic. Next week's Stellar Blade, though. I do like the sharks up in the skybox.
Mm-hmm.
That sets the scene. Ooh, a banana skin.
What do those do?
I think...
Sorry from the obvious.
I think if you use the power with that, then you just eat it and regain some health. But then you lose it as a shield. We might as well equip it because it gets added to our database. It's a collectathon mechanic on top of everything else.
Sam Hooten just joined chat.
Oh, hi Sam.
Posers. Starstruck Vagabond.
Yes. Also, BPM bullets per minute, which is the more famous game.
Oh, and the developers in the chat. Matthias says, "Hey Yahtzee, longtime fan. Super cool to see you check out our game.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
I've always wanted to get something I worked on into 0 punctuation."
Well, that's never going to happen, is it?
Yeah, you know.
Because 0 punctuation doesn't exist anymore. I like the fish puns that just get snuck into dialogue. Where do you think you're going, chum?
What?
Nick, stop playing with your dog.
He's playing with me. Matthias, have you worked on the game? I saw on Twitter that this was made mostly by the juniors at your studio. Can you speak to that?
Do you like my castle?
Your castle? Oh, it's...
You... A lot of work when... Work made possible by... And it was worth it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Look, I can find another way to pay my taxes.
Even more gorgeous than...
I've never been to... I mean, yeah, absolutely. The reefs are...
Oh, perhaps...
Oh, Matthias is a junior. This is my first ship title I've ever worked on from start to finish. That's awesome.
Oh, there you go.
So, selling 300,000 copies and being on Game Pass is not a bad first title ship.
Oh, it's pronounced Horton. Well, thanks for setting me straight there, Sam.
Return to me with trinket in claw, and we can...
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so your entire studio are basically fresh. Okay.
Isn't everyone? Okay.
How far, you said you made it pretty far into the game? How like varied do the environments get? Does the game kind of get like more fantastical as you go, or does it kind of keep with the theme here?
Kind of keeps with the Sandy SpongeBob SquarePants thing.
Hmm.
Oh, we're going to get some kind of traversal equipment.
Grapple hook.
Can you guess what it's going to be?
Yeah.
That hook isn't a clue as to what the traversal mechanic is. Ignore it.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Fish hook.
Found some string. Way.
Sean donates 10 Canadian dollars. Says, "Did you ever get mad at a game series explaining critical things in side material, like how Assassin's Creed ended the Black Flag Syndicate modern day plotline in a comic and not a game?"
I hadn't heard about that. Kind of figures it though.
I didn't either. I did not. Anytime the modern day stuff came up, I just kind of held the controller forward until it was done. Purple Marauder donates 20 knock. It says, what is the freedom regarding the writing of ads?
Depends on the client.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, we've never been told to really change anything.
Yeah, I think when people advertise on my stuff, they have a certain understanding
Yes.
that I am going to skate as close to the edge as I can get away with.
Yeah, I really like that this game like really stuck to the theme of like, you know, the ocean environmentalism and all that with their weapons and everything. Could have easily
Well,
gone the
yes.
route of like, you know, just swords and shields and all that, but
No, they're just SpongeBobbing it all the way. That's a verb now.
SpongeBobbing it.
Yeah.
All right, I expect a semi-emblematic explanation of that.
It's a term for a sexual practice.
Oh.
My wife SpongeBobbed me last night for my birthday. Okay, that's the shortcut. Bottle caps are kind of shit, but they are lighter. So you can move faster while you're wearing it. And this is just like badges in Paper Mario or whatever. Just things you equip. Or Hollow Knight. That's for a more contemporary reference.
Sir George Lucas wants to know how to SpongeBob. You'll just have to try it and find out. You'll know pretty quick if you did it right.
Yeah.
I guess it was done to you, so. Ark says, I don't think I want to be SpongeBob.
Let's just say that being SpongeBob is just getting a blowjob while your loved one is recovering from reconstructive dentistry.
Oh, no.
You know, because they got all those sponges in their mouths to like soak up the blood.
Stop. God, how much time is left in this? 13 minutes.
Ow. Biff. There, I blocked something. Are you happy?
I'm blaming that on y'all can blame that on George Lucas for that explanation. Moon snail shell found.
Yeah, that's the bonfire.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
I'm not desperate yet.
Poor Krill. It's nice when the story keeps the stakes on a nice understandable level. We're a little crab who wants his shell back. None of this whatever the fuck's going on in Stellar Blade nonsense. Where
what even is happening in Stellar Blade?
I'm not even sure.
I don't even, like, when you land on the planet, I'm like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on? Why am I a sexy lady? Oh, here we go. We get to learn our magic powers now. So now we can cast our shell spells. In this case, we can electrify ourselves. Or the other can has a projectile attack.
Milky says it explains what is going on like 10 minutes into the game. I guess. We're tracking down this alpha thing.
We're looking for a pearl to appease the Duchess so she will return our shell to us.
No, they were talking about Stellar Blade.
Oh, okay. Well, after a while, I sort of got the gist that Stellar Blade was just doing the usual anime plot. Monsters have destroyed humanity, except for a small community of people who've got access to really high tech for some reason. And again, for some reason, the only people who can fight them are sexy people. Or underage people. Or sexy underage people.
I thought she was an android.
I think it's a Ghost in the Shell situation. Human mind, mechanical body. That's the vibe I got anyway. And you know what? If we are living in a society where you can literally choose what body to have, why wouldn't everyone be a sexy girl?
Yeah, get rid of this man bod.
Yeah. A sexy girl wearing weird, provocative clothing so we can admire ourselves in the mirror when we're bored.
No, I just meant getting rid of my beer belly.
You know what? Given the chance, I think I'd want to be a sexy anime girl. If I could pick anybody I wanted. Because you'd be welcome anywhere you went. And also I could look at myself in the mirror after a shower. Ow.
Sometimes I forget you're Yahtzee Croshaw.
Oh, I don't know how to take that.
Your mind goes into interesting places very often.
Well, yes. People encourage me to say inappropriate things. I had never got trained better.
Well, as I say, I'm not here to yuck your yum.
Well, I don't have any healing items, so I'm probably going to die. Pretty soon. Oh, well, hold the phone.
Did not catch that you can just pick up healing items by continuing forward.
They're pretty rare, though.
Oh, okay. Alex Armstrong donates $2, says, why not use the gender bend coffin in Dark Souls 2?
Yeah, I did, not knowing that it was a gender bend coffin.
That's a thing. That's in the game?
Yeah, there's a coffin. If you get inside it, it will
Okay.
change your gender, but it won't tell you that it's done that. And if you're anything like me, you spend that entire game head to foot in armor.
Yeah, so you don't even notice the changes.
Multiple hours later, you'll take all your clothes off to try to make a jump or something, and then you go, wait, how long have I been a girl?
That's awesome.
Oh, bugger. Oh, shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. In shame and ignominy. If I keep saying it, I prove myself wrong. That's the trick.
Speakeasy says at least it doesn't send you randomly or send you across the map without knowing where you are. You don't like that in Elden Ring? That's great when it does that.
I think that's a pretty interesting feature for an open world game.
Yeah, I loved it. I'm like, what? And there's multiple places that do it too. It's great.
Yeah, certainly throws you in at the deep end.
Is that a jar reference, Speakeasy? Are you still mad I took out all those jars?
Ow, bum.
Oh.
Oh well. I mean, yeah, it's a watery grave. It could hardly be anything else.
Yeah, Sage Snake knows what's up. The jars are evil. You're right. Had to get rid of them before they could get rid of me. No shame.
Okay then.
You haven't heard of my desolation of the Jar Town in Elden Ring?
I hadn't heard what you've been up to with jars, no.
I found the town of Jars. And
Yeah, I know of the town of jars.
yeah. Well, I got rid of all of them. And I can
Why?
Skywalker that town.
Why, you mean bastard?
Because
Let it
their jars have been killing me all game.
They just wanted to live their lives. Oh, fuck, I hate... Forget that spell makes you recoil back a few steps. So, I have a tendency to very clumsily fall off things. Yeah, much like that, as it happens. Haha.
Jarbird, that's what
The
it's
enemy
called.
doesn't respawn on the ledge, but I do.
But they'll think this is. And that those are like the only nice people in the game. I don't trust them. Oh yeah, let's try that gun assist for the last 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
I forgot about that. Okay. Options.
That's not that jar you're wearing is not safe for work.
Right. Give Krill a gun. There you go.
Die instantly. I was not expecting it to be that big. Jesus.
That's a pretty big gun. And I've got like infinite shell damage. And now I just need something to shoot it with.
Get that guy. He killed you earlier. Jeez.
Oh yeah, that was just an instant kill. Okay, this game's even better now. I'm a crab with a gun.
Now you gotta play squirrel with a gun.
I ain't engaging with your combat mechanics anymore. Oh, party hat.
Oh, no gun for you now.
No, I think I'll have the gun, thanks. Guns for me, but not for thee. Nice attention to detail. It's a Glock, which famously can fire underwater. At least I think it's a Glock. Oh, the boss fight. Oh, whatever will I do?
Oh no.
just
shoot them. Obliterated.
Just shoot them once.
You know what? Every game should have this. If you like get your save corrupted or lose your save, just
Oh, fucking brought out the gun nuts in the chat now, haven't I? You fell into my trap, gun nuts.
Yeah, I was
now
gonna
you've
say
all
look like M1
now
1911
you've all exposed yourself.
or M1911.
Okay, fine. It's an M1911. Well, would hate to spoil the rest of the game for you, so guess we'll wrap it up.
There we go. So we had the art of the toilet, and then where the art of the toilet goes into the sea.
And the art of the gun. There you go.
And the art of the gun.
All right, we'll play a little bit of Guess the Game if you'll shut up, everybody.
Zumlord, 50 bits says, at the end of the day, gun solves crises.
Well, it kind of also breaks the game, but yes. All right. We have a game. We have palm trees. We have maybe like a GBA sort of art style.
Donkey Kong something?
Hmm. Well, I couldn't even venture a guess. Let's skip one. Aha! We're looking at a rhythm game of some kind. Black trousers, elite beat agents, maybe. Hey, nailed it.
What? How did you get that?
Well, I happen to know. Well, I haven't played this, but I haven't played this, but I have played the Japanese version, which was called Osu Tatakai Uenden. And it's a rhythm game on the GBA and the DS that's actually pretty good.
Huh? Yeah, I know. From that little UI icon, I wouldn't have been able to know. Or I
Believe
wouldn't
me,
have
if you've played a lot of Elite Beat Agents, you'd recognize the fucking UI.
Yeah.
All right, let's do another one. Isometric, maybe?
Kind of painterly art.
A Diablo, possibly?
I can't really tell on the Discord screen what that dead creature is.
It wasn't Diablo 3. Oh, wait, did I press the wrong button? Oh, yes, I did press the wrong button. Could have done it in one. Oh, well. Man, I've been slacking off on this game.
Celeste?
Okay, if I'm right, you need to sound really impressed.
Okay.
Haha, sound impressed right now.
Wow.
It's the original Worms, like the original pixel art Worms on the Amiga.
Yeah.
Which I haven't played in a very long time. But when I saw that background, there's something just clapped in my head.
Yeah.
Like a pair of ass cheeks.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the first Worms game I played.
I remember playing this on the Amiga
Worms
CD32. If anyone
Worms
remembers
3D,
that.
maybe?
Yeah.
Like
ActRaiser. Oh, this must be an Ultima game, looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a magic word from the Ultima series. Let's say it's Ultima. I don't think it's Ultima 5. Actually, looking at it. Ultima 6. Let's try that.
Did you play all the Ultimas?
Nope.
Hey.
Hey, wait a minute. Those are the Great Lakes. That's the map of America.
The hell is this? Well, it's a sign for, I'm guessing, Portland, that sign.
Some kind of Oregon Trail game?
Colonization, somebody said.
I don't think it's colonization. Also, colonization doesn't exist, according to Guess the Game.
It's Wasteland. Garg is very convinced it's Wasteland. Let's put it all on him. If he's wrong, we'll make fun of him.
Okay, it's Wasteland. That's not a game. We can have Wasteland 2 or Wasteland 3 or either of these two.
Yeah, wait, Adrian says
It looks like
worms.
some kind of strategic game.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's on the DOS. I wasn't even a.
I'm
I would
going
have
to
no
skip
idea.
another one. Grain elevator, right of way custom. Well, it's no game I've played. It's a business simulation game, apparently.
Business
Possibly a
simulation.
sim something.
The different colors, yeah, the different colors on the map give me a vibe that it's got something to do with transportation.
Railroad Tycoon? Did that have like an old DOS game?
I don't know.
Railroad Tycoon. Huh. I didn't
Hey.
realize Railroad Tycoon went that far back. Okay, one more, then I gotta piss off and write stuff. Oh, the classic, like, bit of empty grass.
It's very old.
Is that
There's
like,
no-
is that like one of those ads they put on football pitches? If it's sports, I'm never gonna get it.
Yeah, it's kind of looking like turf.
Yeah.
Because you got the dark turf and then the light turf. I'm guessing it's a soccer game, maybe one of the older MLS games.
Or FIFA.
That's
I mean, if it's FIFA, it could be like any one of like 19
a
different
million
games.
of them. Yeah,
500 million games.
it's gotta be either Madden or FIFA or NFL 2K. God, this could be anything.
Who the fuck knows? Nope, it's not NFL 2K.
Oh, NFL Street.
Oh. You've played a lot of that, I assume.
Yes. I love that. I can't believe they stopped making those games. They were good. They were funny.
Okay, one more.
We used to get funny sports games.
Hey, another one for our blank bit of grass collection. With some flowers. See,
I don't know what you pull from that, unless you've seen that flower.
the pixels in the top left look a bit mode 7 to me. Otherwise, I have no idea. Original release too old for Metacritic. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more and more mode 7 vibes. The chat's saying Jurassic Park. It actually might be Jurassic Park on the SNES, because I remember that had weird first-person bits, which might be what we're looking at now. Yep, nailed it. Yes, this is the very one. Jurassic Park on the SNES. I did this in Let's Drown Out once.
Wow. Yeah, get Jesse on that game. I bet he's never played that.
All right.
Developer Ocean of America Inc.
Yeah. Ocean Software used to be pretty big hitters back in the old Amiga days.
Well, yeah, developing games based on license like Jurassic Park.
Well, there you go. Well, that's not that amazing for this period of games. They just hand it out to any old bugger.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, yes, this was Yahtzee Tries. Thank you for watching Yahtzee Tries with us. We've gone through a whole gamut of emotions this week. I was Yahtzee Croshaw.
Nick Calandra.
That was Nick Calandra. Our Twitter handles are below us, but I think Nick's going to be staying away from Twitter for a little while.
Yeah.
Somebody's been learning why we don't touch the poop.
Yeah, but the art game said I should.
Well, if the art game said to jump off a cliff, would you do that?
Yes, you jumped off a cliff using a diving board.
That's very true. All right. Don't forget to watch this week's Fully Ramblematic, which is a double bill on the subject of Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom and Phantom Fury. The Yahtzee Tries edit will be going up on Sunday, which will incorporate clips from this stream and last week's stream as well, with some funny scripted review bits from me. Nick, plug some more stuff.
No unpacked episode from me tomorrow because I was on vacation. And so,
Plug something that actually exists.
Well, maybe another Crab's Treasure bite size from KC tomorrow.
Oh, fitting.
I think that's it. Kind of a light week this week.
Yeah, well, it can't all be packed full of new releases.
But we are planning our big 6 month anniversary event for Second Wind. So we have a bunch of stuff cooking. That's why it's a little bit lighter on content right now. 'Cause things are cooking.
Things certainly are cooking. All right,
including my sanity.
Okay.
Oh, and Onward. Before we leave, 50 Bits says, considering how many video game secrets are hidden off a cliff jump, it's sort of a feature test at this point in games. Still remember Dark Souls 1 where there's this one cliff early on that tons of players messaged as secret below just to troll newbies into dying. Yes.
Yes, it certainly does. All right, well, we'll say goodbye then.
Bye, everybody.
Here's an adorable dog.
I can't lift my dogs up.
Bye. I'd like to go back to sleep now.
Same. Oh, yeah, Firelink. 45 minutes from now. See you all there.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's
I
important.
have a podcast to come to.
Yes, hang around for that.
Should probably set that public.
Good thinking. Okay, I'm off.